Okay, so I know I said last vid that I wouldn't be doing anything with Hero Coliseum until the box issue got resolved with all those save slots. But I saw some of your guys' comments. I went ahead, I sucked it up, and I went through figures that I normally don't use. I got rid of the copies that I thought that I was pretty much never going to use, so I went away with them. And I'm still limited to 250 slots, even though I've got all 600 unlocked, because LazyBone is struggling with getting the editor to recognize all 600 slots. Other than that, all the content you would come to expect from the update and everything else is on the editor there and accounted for. And part of the issue with the editor he's having is that, believe it or not, Hero Coliseum is bugged across all platforms. Now, what I mean by that is, when you're in battle, often you'll see the health bars for both masters disappear during the turn phase. Also, an odd quirk I noticed, when I was using the editor, and I put in the max TP medal count after I went ahead and bought all the new character skills, I open it up, and I see the TP medal count at 99999, and then 3027. And then that number decreased even further after I unlocked all the slots here. So, I don't know what's up with that. It sounds like the TP medal count is tied to your Hero Coliseum progression now in more ways than one. So, I'm not too sure what's up with that, but anyway, what this means is, again, I overreacted from the previous vid, and I'm sorry about that. I would say I definitely overreacted a little. So if anyone would like to leave any suggestions for any decks, because... So I'm on PC, I can easily just make save copies, basically. I can just make a copy, and then whoever leaves a suggestion, I just take that, I edit the figures on it, with the suggested, dupes, character skills, etc., etc. It's really easy for me to do, so I definitely overreacted. But yeah, I have all the new units also. And until Hero Coliseum gets fixed on the dev side portion, I'm kind of stuck with only 250 slots, because let me tell you, I am not summoning in this game ever again. And I'll tell you why. When Hero Coliseum first came out, I spent over 7 straight hours getting all 106 figures. This was before we could even upgrade them to 99, mind you. Then the next update came around. About 8 hours or so. So about the same amount. And I want to say that was with multi-summon. If not, then... I don't know. I don't know. I guess I just got really lucky that it only took me 8 hours. Then the update after that took me a little bit longer. I want to say that was the Ultra Instinct Goku update. The first Attack Ultra Instinct Goku that I was trying to get, just to get it in the list, legitimately. This was around the time I met Unleashed, by the way. It took me 17 and a half straight hours to get one. I'm never summoning in Hero Coliseum again, and I don't think anyone would blame me for that. And keep in mind, that was with someone using tools on Xenoverse 2 that put their TP medal count at max. Imagine how much longer that would have taken without tools. Probably would have taken weeks, possibly even months. And I'm sorry, but I work full-time. I'm not doing that. I'm not summoning ever again. Anyway, with that out of the way, I want to showcase this Jiren because I saw the numbers he was hitting and how high his attack stat got. It's so freaking obnoxious. I cannot wait to show him off. I want to say he's quite possibly the best figure in the game currently, especially with the new second up 2 skills in the game. I would say the only second up skills that are kind of useless, at least in my opinion, are the ones that heal your unit. I want to say, was it 100%? Like, it heals them at 100% once only. I forget what the requirements are for it. Let's go check that out real quick. They added a couple new healing character skills. Pays to restore 2,500 of own master's HP when you defeat them. Okay, so that's actually not bad. I think that's once only? Okay, no, never mind. This one's actually decent. I want to say this might be repeatable. And then let's see, we have, place to restore own HP by 100%. When the opponent's ultimate attack gauge is full once only. Okay, so that's a once only thing. If you're really hurting for a figure to stick around, and you feel like this is worth it, then go ahead. I would personally say, just stick with FHP 50L, because this is just in general a lot better in my opinion. More consistent too. But anyway, all that stuff out of the way, let's show off full power Jiren. This is the deck I'm running, defensive second 2, and FHP Cure, FHP 50L on Whis and Vados, and then ADM up second, and Ultimate Gauge up turn 5 on Few. By the way, I do not recommend AD up second 2, because look at the percent increase here. Just for ADM up second, you're getting 20% right off the bat. ADM up second 2 is only 5% boost each turn. So you're going to have to wait 4 turns to get the full effect of that. It's just going to be a lot better and more consistent, in my opinion, if you keep on ADM up second as opposed to ADM up second 2. But I've stalled long enough. Let's get into the fight here. So what I'm going to be doing here is just I'm going to skip every turn unless it's Jiren. Just so you can see his attack numbers even with the opponent's defense boosts. And this is actually a great free battle to test this in, because eventually Goku's not going to have a choice. He'll have to put Vegito in the middle, and it'll just be down to Vegito, his Whis, and his Vados. Gonna skip Whis, skip Vados. Okay, so no Whis or Vados on the field right now, but they still have a really big defense boost. 3,000, not bad. So at the start of turn 1, he had around 5,000 attack. Now let's look at his numbers. He's already almost at 7,500. That's obnoxious. By the way, I gotta show off his trigger square because it is freaking beautiful. So, I'll give you a quick rundown of it. Basically, what's happening each turn is initially he gets 500 repeated each turn. But here's the kicker. With that, he gets 150 increase to that 500 each sequential turn. So first turn, he's getting 500. Next turn, he's getting 650. Next turn, he's getting 800, and so on. And when he attacks an opponent, he gets plus 5% to his ultimate attack damage, which obviously is going to make you hit way, way harder. So what ended up happening before I was even recording this is I had him at 18k attack around that. Turn 5 came around. I had him ult, he did 24k. Like, bruh, that's insane. Now, mind you, it took a few turns to get him going, but that's very, very manageable when you have Whis and Vados there to help him out. Back in the day, do you remember how, like, Whis and Vados would be wrong with Champa? This is basically that on frickin' steroids. exponentially more so now with the new second, up second 2 skills. That's very interesting that they put in up second 2 skills and KDE 2 skills. I wonder if there'll ever be 3 later on down the line. God forbid. One can only imagine how broken that might be.
You lose. Is that all?
See how consistent and easy that is? Now he's basically got all of his HP back. And I know that that's also a one-turn only thing, but Then again, you know what? Maybe with a setup like this, it wouldn't hurt to have that on. I want to say this is safer, though, and more consistent, because otherwise then you're relying on the opponent to get their ultimate attack gauge up. Like, all the way up to full. And it's very hard to do that, I think, when a lot of decks will have some way of negating the opponent's ultimate attack gauge. So, no, never mind. I think I did make the right call on that. I'm sorry for thinking out loud. I'm really, really tired right now. This past week was, a bit of a rough one for me, actually. Very depressed, I'm not gonna lie. My best friend I've known since, 2nd grade is no longer working there with us. I'm gonna miss having him around there. It's really not gonna be the same. It's certainly going to be an adjustment. Look at Jiren's attack stat right now. We're only on turn 5 here, and he's almost at 18.5k. Watch how much he does to the opponent, even with Whis and Vados on the field. Also, in case I didn't state it earlier, yes, I am taking suggestions again. Again, I overreacted last bit, I'm sorry about that. So if anyone wants to leave a suggestion or two in the comments, feel free to do so. I will get to them when I'm able to. Also, apologies to anyone who was looking forward to the upload on my end for the new story mode stuff that came with the update, but I'll be getting into that really soon. I wanted to do a bit on this first to let you guys know that I'm cool with Hero Coliseum for right now, albeit, you know, limited as far as my box slots. It's going to be a while before I'm able to get that filled all the way up again, same with my deck slots. But yeah, other than that, I'm open to suggestions, etc, etc, and I will be doing all those free battles like I promised, as well as the ones in Content City. Okay, so let me just get this out of the way. Last turn, he was at 18k. Now he's at 24k. How's that even fair? That's like almost a 6,000 jump in attack. That's obnoxious, dude. I'm practically speechless. Just, oh my god, and he has 2,500 defense. That is so unfair. I'm gonna try going second here. Let's see, is there 100? Thank you. Now we get to watch Jiren one-shot Goku. Just like in the tournament. Sorry for the silence, I was just in awe of how much attack Jiren dealt there. That's ridiculous, and he didn't even have to be on the field all by himself. Like, move over Blue Evolution Vegeta. I would say Jiren is far better, because you can actually protect your master, and you can protect your figures. Just put Whis and Viles on the field with them. But Blue Evolution Vegeta, his era is pretty much dead. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the vid, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.